Happy Monday morning, everyone. Are you a daylight saving time lover or hater? Did you change your clocks or keep them the same this weekend? We changed them back at my house, and I enjoyed my extra hour and used the time to get prepped for my daughter Tegan's 4th birthday, which we celebrated at home. She's the baby of the family, so I always struggle when she adds 1 year, but I'm looking forward to what's next for her. You may not know this, but I'm also a blogger, and I am the creator of the blog mumblingmommy.com. I've been writing on there for almost 8 years now about my family, and I had a new post up yesterday in honor of Tegan's birthday called A Goodbye to 3. So if you're interested in reading a little bit more today, head to mumblingmommy.com and you'll find it on the homepage. If you're new to this podcast, here's how it goes. Each episode is about 3 or 4 minutes long, and I run through 3 fun and interesting tidbits, followed by an affirmation with a twist. I hope that you'll make me part of your morning routine. Check out a new episode each weekday morning at morning4.com, or subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, or Google Play. I'll also send you a text reminder with a link to the new episodes if you'd like. Simply text the word podcast to 57838 and then reply yes when asked to confirm. I've got you covered. Thanks again for listening. So let's get this Monday off and running with
Number 1.
Along with my daughter Tegan, some other important people celebrated birthdays on Sunday, including Matthew McConaughey, who turned 49. Born in Texas in 1969, McConaughey's mom was a kindergarten teacher and a published author, and his father worked in the oil supply business. His father was a gifted football player, drafted by the Green Bay Packers, though he was dropped from the team before ever playing in the NFL. McConaughey's parents were married 3 different times. They divorced each other twice, and then the third one stuck, I guess. McConaughey first rose to fame in the 1993 movie Dazed and Confused, and went on to become a romantic comedy regular in the 2000s. He's more than just a pretty face, though. In 2013, he portrayed Ron Woodruff in the film Dallas Buyers Club, a role for which he lost 50 pounds to portray an AIDS patient, and ended up winning an Academy Award and Golden Globe for Best Actor. No doubt he celebrated his birthday this weekend with wife Camila Alves and their 3 children.
Number 2.
On this date in 1911, pilot Cal Rodgers completed the first transcontinental flight. He had taken off from New York City on September 17th. He had taken on the challenge in hopes of winning a $50,000 prize by completing the trip in 30 days. But he was an inexperienced pilot, and he had little idea of what such a trip would actually entail. Powered airplanes had been flying for only 8 short years when Cal Rodgers departed from a field in Sheepheads Bay, Brooklyn, New York, at 4:30 p.m. on September 17, 1911. The young pilot had only 60 hours of flying experience in his logbook. His Wright Flyer Model EX was as flimsy as a kite and could only manage 50 to 60 miles per hour with its 35 horsepower engine. Worst of all, there wasn't a single airport or navigation beacon ahead of him for his roughly 4,000 plus mile flight. But what Rodgers lacked in experience and equipment, he made up for with his classic daredevil skills. The aircraft would end up making more than 70 stops before landing at the designated goal in Pasadena, California on November 5th. Rodgers had missed the deadline by 19 days, but he gained fame and notoriety, and we're still talking about him today.
Number 3.
To all my fiery redheads out there, today is your day. My sources tell me that it is National Redhead Day, so here are some facts on redheads. Worldwide, only 2% of the population has red hair. People with red hair are more likely sensitive to pain. This is because the gene mutation that causes red hair is the same gene linked to pain receptors. It also means redheads usually need more anesthesia for dental and medical procedures. Having red hair isn't the only thing that makes some redheads so unusual. They are also more likely to be left-handed. Both characteristics come from recessive genes, which likely come in pairs. Whether your red hair is natural or you dye it, hold your head and hair high today.
Number 4.
So let's get Monday kicked off right with today's affirmation. Repeat after me. Today will be a fantastic start to my week. I will stay positive no matter what happens. This Monday will be all right, all right, all right. That's all for today's episode. Head to morning4.com for today's video pick, and I'll see you back here again tomorrow.